Why your gut knows more than you think. Have you ever felt it? That quiet signal, that sudden certainty, that whisper that says don't go there, or trust this person, or this is the answer. You call it a gut feeling. But what if I told you it's not your gut at all? What if, in the milliseconds before you become aware of a decision, your brain has already processed millions of data points, silently, invisibly, arriving at a conclusion long before you think you did? Tonight, we uncover the neurological roots of intuition, and by the end of this video, you may never trust your conscious mind the same way again. For centuries, intuition has been dismissed, mystical, emotional, irrational, something primitive, something unreliable, something beneath logic. But that assumption might be the real illusion. Your brain never stops processing information. Even right now, the temperature of the room, the micro expressions on a face, the subtle shift in someone's tone, the faint smell in the air. You're not aware of 99% of it, but your brain is. Beneath your conscious awareness lies what scientists sometimes describe as silent processing, an enormous, hyper-efficient data engine running in the background. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't narrate its work. It just computes. And when the result is ready, it surfaces as a feeling. Your brain is not waiting for you to think. It is predicting. At the center of this rapid pattern recognition system lies the basal ganglia, a deep brain structure heavily involved in habit formation, procedural learning, and detecting patterns. It absorbs repeated experiences over years. Every conversation, every mistake, every subtle social cue. Then there's a prefrontal cortex, the part of you associated with planning, reasoning, and decision-making. But here's the twist. Before the prefrontal cortex even begins its slow, deliberate analysis, the basal ganglia has often already delivered a verdict. This is sometimes described as thin slicing, a concept popularized in modern psychology, the idea that the brain can extract meaningful patterns from extremely small samples of information, milliseconds of eye contact, a single sentence, a slight shift in posture. Your conscious mind says, I don't know why, I just have a bad feeling. Your brain says, I've seen this pattern before, and it recognizes it instantly. Deep within your brain sits the amygdala, small, almond-shaped, and ancient. The amygdala specializes in emotional tagging. It scans incoming information for threat, opportunity, significance, and it moves fast, sometimes faster than conscious awareness. In experiments, the amygdala activates milliseconds before subjects report feeling fear. Before you know you're afraid, your brain already is. Imagine walking into a room and instantly disliking someone. You don't know why, but your amygdala detected micro-expressions, tone inconsistencies, subtle signs of aggression or insincerity. It cross-referenced them with years of stored experience, and it whispered, something's off. Not magic. Pattern detection plus emotional tagging plus prediction. The evolutionary purpose? Survival. In the wild, hesitation could mean death. So your brain evolved a shortcut. Intuition is that shortcut. So how does this hidden processing become a conscious hunch? It emerges when subconscious pattern recognition crosses a threshold. Signals from deep brain structures synchronize. Networks communicate. Diffuse regions light up together. Suddenly, clarity. The aha moment. Psychologists often describe cognition in two systems. System 1, fast, automatic, intuitive. System 2, slow, deliberate, analytical. System 1 operates beneath awareness. System 2 narrates the story afterward. Here's the unsettling part. Research increasingly suggests that decisions are often initiated before conscious awareness catches up. Your rational explanation might be a post hoc justification. You think you decided consciously, but your brain decided first, and then told you the story. But here's where it gets dangerous. Intuition is powerful, but it's not infallible, because it depends on patterns. And if your past experiences are biased, your intuition will be too. Prejudice, trauma, limited exposure. Your brain generalizes, sometimes accurately, sometimes disastrously. Intuition is not mystical truth. It is compressed experience. When experts rely on intuition, surgeons, chess masters, firefighters, it often works because they have thousands of hours of pattern exposure. Their brains are finely trained predictive engines. But in unfamiliar territory, intuition can mislead. The same subconscious speed that saves you can also trick you. Here's the empowering part. Intuition is trainable because it is experience-based. The more diverse your exposure, the more feedback you receive, the more accurately your brain calibrates its predictive models. You strengthen neural pathways through repetition. You refine pattern detection. You upgrade your internal algorithm. But there's a balance. Intuition thrives when paired with reflection. Fast thinking plus slow thinking. System 1 generates. System 2 evaluates. The magic happens when they cooperate. So next time you feel it, that quiet certainty, that subtle warning, that sudden clarity, pause. Instead of dismissing it as irrational, ask yourself, what pattern did my brain just detect? What silent calculation just occurred? Because your gut doesn't know more than you think. Your brain does. And it has been running simulations your entire life. Millions of them. Right now, it's predicting your next move. The real mystery isn't whether intuition is real. The real mystery is how much of your life has already been decided. Before you become aware of it, trust the signal, but understand the system.